Hey everybody, Preston Poulter here with Pocket Jacks Comics, and I'm going to do a new treat for you today. I'm going to review a live book, Little Bird, but I'm thinking about how to do it. I'm going to do it the same way. I'm going to post the pictures up here as I'm reading along. So this book, interestingly enough, I did not seek this book out. This book sought me out. I was at my local comic book store, and the owner thought I would like it. He's like, hey, you should check this out. I'm like, all right. So, of note here is that I think it's pretty easy to determine that the writer is Canadian. This is a heavily pro-Canadian story. They are fighting a resistance against American fascism in a dystopic future. It's written by Darcy von Polgest, who is also a screenwriter, so got some things in common with him. Super cool. I felt like definitely the book had a lot of woke points going on. I definitely felt it scoring some justice on various social agendas. So what I did was I prepared some social justice awards to give to Mr. Van Polgest. So every time I find like, boy, he's scoring some social justice points, I'm gonna play a little clip here of him cashing in. So I got a couple of that I prepared for you. One were taken from a speech by Leslie Moonves on the need for diversity at CBS.
We are a diverse company in every way, shape, and
second
form.
Is from Jesse Smollett on why he needs to be believed.
You don't even want to see
I think
the truth.
They both seemed appropriate. So we're starting off, and we're in. Where else would you start a dystopic, anti-American, at least fascist American story, but on a Native American Indian reservation in Canada?
It was a Muslim or Mexican.
You know, that's where we go.
Or someone black.
A plan has been concocted to save the world from the United States. And that plan is given to a young Native American named Little Bird, who then journeys. And then as he's journeying, we now flash to the bishop, who is our villain. I feel a little reminiscent of V for Vendetta. I get kind of a V for Vendetta vibe coming off the book. But the bishop standing in front of the American flag of Christ, I guess, is preaching, and but before he goes to literally bathe in blood, this guy literally bathes in blood. Like,
how can you doubt that? Like, how do you not believe that?
Scoring some social justice points on that one. And meanwhile, he's talking with these grotesquely drawn religious figures, and there are these little like clergy people that kind of fly around that are weapons. They're like little weapons robots that like attack people. Because, if you're an evil American clergy member, why wouldn't you do that? So anyway, Little Bird slays a wolf in order to. So she's trying to free Paul Bunyan, who they call the Axe. It's pretty clearly a derivative of the Paul Bunyan story. This big Canadian guy who you get him an axe and he can just chop anything in half. I'm like, where is the blue ox? I keep looking for my blue ox. But he's in this somewhat of an insane asylum. If we look on this page, there's a guy peeing on the wall as somebody's saying pee, 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 and nobody takes notice as she pulls this big axe down the hallway. So it's not the best secured facility you've ever seen. But how does she sneak in? She kills a wolf, puts the bloody fur around it, and kind of crawls in after somehow, and they don't really explain this one, I don't think, too well, but she steals one of the cybernetic arms from the guy who runs the evil facility.
How can you doubt that? Like, how do you not believe that?
Okay, all right. So, anyway, she's able to get in, and she finally gets to Paul Bunyan's place, the axe. But then there's the bad guy who's running the facility, and he's getting all like, you know what? Just show you who's boss. I'm gonna kill this woman right in front of you, Axe. Take that. And then Axe reveals he could have broken out anytime he wanted to, which he does say, by the way, by smashing the glass with his fist. Alright. And then he has to fight his way to freedom past all of these religious disciples, because in the future that's what we would have. And here's the interior of the bloody robots. They do things. And anyway, Paul Bunyan fights his way to freedom with Little Bird, and then they're kind of hanging out at the campfire, and Little Bird's like, hey, I saved you so you could save the world. And Paul Bunyan's like, I don't do that anymore. And she's like, huh, well, I mean, it would really be cool. Then, she gets shot through the neck by the warden of the insane asylum / minimum no real security prison, which angers Paul Bunyan, and he slices that the warden in half. And then he has a flashback to when the bishop was giving him his sentence, and mercilessly. And then Paul Bunyan's like, maybe I could smash America and save the world. And that's issue 1. So all right, let's see. We got we're definitely, I got to give him some social justice points for smashing the fash.
When you're white, you don't know what it's like.
There's a lot of fash smashing going on. And you know, we got evil America.
You don't even want to see the truth.
And of course we got Native Americans. Right, and good Native Americans. We have good, positive Native Americans versus evil, white, religious Christian Americans. So
we are a diverse company in every way, shape, and form.
Did I miss anything? Native American mysticism, and no, all right. I think that pretty much rounds it up. So anyway, Little Bird is. It's not a trash comic. It's you know, there's definitely some effort in the story, and you know, the artwork is interesting. It's not quite my style. They went way over the top, or he went way over the top on anti-Americanism, and I you know what? I mean, what can I say? I'm going to go back to the comic book store and I'm going to add it to my pull list. I got to see where the story goes. I will keep you apprised. Meanwhile, my Kickstarter for White Lily issue 2 in sketch cover is currently going on. I'll put a link for that down in the description. I encourage you to check it out. And if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get up to 100 subscribers. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.